All right. Here we go. Hello, hello guys. Gonna give everyone a couple of minutes to hop on. Let me throw my other light on. Alright. It is Tuesday. Is everyone having a good day? Hi Donna. Hello, hello. Well, you can kind of see me in the reflection. All right. Oh, goodness me. Excuse me. Whew. Oh boy, we've already got quite a few people on. All right. Well, this month's Learning Live is all about storage. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the Avery Elle stamp and die storage. So I don't just use these for stamps and dies. Oh, I won't tell you about my day. It was a poop show, to say the least. But besides that, so I wanted to talk about these because I use them for a couple of different things. So yes, of course, stamps and dies first and foremost, yay for that. But I also use them for a bunch of other things. For example, and I'm sorry guys, it's not going to be a fairly long one, but we'll go over it anyway. So I have 3 different sizes. I have the extra large, the large, and the small. I believe there's also a medium size, but when I picked up extras, I was only able to get the 3. So I will show you guys. I pulled a couple out so you guys could see them sort of. So the extra large is 6 3/4 by 9 3/8. The large is 5 1/2 by 7 3/8, and the small is 5 1/8 by 5. Now, do I have a big piece of cardstock? No. I don't have a big piece, but I do have an 8 1/2 by 11. Okay. So here is the extra large size. So again, the extra large size is 6 3/4 by 9 3/8. No medium, yeah. Oh, okay, I thought there was a medium. I don't know what I was thinking, but. Oh, sorry, I was reading Sherry's message too. So sorry, I thought there was a medium, but apparently there's not. But this is a good difference in size. So this is the extra large, and then you have the large. So I'm just going to superimpose it over them so you guys can see. So it is slightly smaller, and then you have the small, which is even smaller. So you still sort of retain the width, you're just kind of coming down in size a little bit. But I think it's a great choice for sizes that they give you, because there are quite a few companies that are doing larger stamp sets, so it's great to have the extra large size, also the large and the small for your small ones. So yeah, sorry, I'm reading and I'm talking, and looking for stuff at the same time. Okay, so for example, the large, extra large, I'll show you guys this one. So this one here, I've actually got 3 products in the extra large. I tend to secure mine with purple tape. Personal preference, you can slip it inside the envelope, but because I tend to put these in a bag and carry them with me, I like that extra security of that. But what I've actually slipped in here, and everyone chuckles at this, but I actually get the magnets from Tonic. So you can, hindsight, Pink Fresh, love their stuff. Typically 4 things in a set. You've got the foiling plate, you've got the dies, you got the stamp and the stencil. So this is actually all 4 products. I just pulled the die set out. Because in hindsight, I should have done this before I jumped on with you guys. So on my Tonic magnet sheet, this is the foiling plate. Then you can put the dies on the other side. So you've got both sides. Now, the reason why I like this is because it comes in its own sleeve so that you're not going to accidentally have extra pressure and cut the Avery Elle. It also just gives it a little bit more protection. And then I've got the stamp and the stencil. And what's great about this size is that I can throw it all in here and it fits perfectly. And there you go. All contained, all 4 pieces all together, so you don't lose anything, which is what you want. Or at least what I prefer to do, because I would rather not have to go to A, B, and C place and grab the die, grab the stamp, grab the stencil. I would rather just pull this out, you know, look for whatever the name is and just grab the whole thing. I've got everything in case I change my mind. If I want to do, you know, the stamp and the stencil, or if I want to do the stencil and the foiling, I have those options. So it's all contained in sort of one package. Oh yeah, Velcro dots and enclosures. Yep, that's an option too. I just have like a million things of purple tape, so that's typically what I use. But that would be for something that you have more of. Now, if you only have the stamp and the die, obviously you wouldn't necessarily want to use this big one. You could go with something like the large size, and I did do up a sample. Oh my goodness. Where are you? All right. So here's the large size using a lawn fawn. So I trimmed about 1/8 of an inch off the top of the package and 1/8 of an inch off the bottom. You can use whatever paper you want. I prefer to just kind of keep this as is. I would obviously label it, but I don't have it labeled right yet. And then on the back, I just have the die set. So this one here isn't as protected as the Pink Fresh one because it's not in a pocket basically. So you can get, I believe Lawn Fawn actually carries the magnet sheets. This I just had from SCT, so I just kind of threw it on there and threw it in here. And then just secured it with the double-sided tape. Now again too, I mentioned you can fold it in on itself too. Or like Sherry suggested, getting one of those enclosures. I just don't like it because of this. So I just prefer to tape that puppy down. Okay, so that was the extra large and the large. Now we have the small. So I have this cute Avery Elle set. Don't have to change don't have to trim down the packaging. I just whipped it out of the plastic. Threw it in here and I'm good to go. Now this one here I did fold in on itself because there's nothing to fall out, because the paper is tall enough that it almost hits the top, so I just folded it in on itself. Yeah, it's great for all kinds of dies and all different products. Okay, so out of the box, because I always like to throw that in, obviously stamps, dies, stencils, perfect for that. What about other uses, right? you think, oh, I've got all of these pockets, what am I going to do with them? So I actually like to use it for projects I'm working on. Ooh, I almost dropped something. Sorry, guys. So for example, I was doing a Copic Color With Me class last month. So basically I threw everything for that class in here. So I've got the stamps, my pages that I was working on, some of the paper I was using. So like you can open this up, and this is just using the extra large. So like I've got my stamps, I've got my semi-colored images, I've got a finished card that I was going to make a couple more with, using that as a guide, some more images I had colored, and some extra pieces of the paper. And again, what's nice is that you can throw a 6x6 piece of paper in there. Actually, I wonder if I can throw... Side note, let's try this. I got this super cute paper pad from Craft Consortium. I wonder if... Huh. We all fancy that. Sorry guys, I'm just super impressed with myself. So if you get, for example, a paper pad and you want to go to a crop and you want to use these stamps with it and maybe some embellishments and some twine. There is my project. There we go. So it fits beautifully, a 6x6 paper pack. Now 6x8 I would also assume it should also fit too. Well, I don't have one to show you guys, but that's a great idea too for that. So in work projects, but also projects you plan to do too. Really great use for the extra large. Yeah, great for making your own kits, which is great too. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna throw this one in here because I don't want to lose it. Okay. All right, so that's another use for that. But there's more. Again, so this was the large set. So this was something I had done March for Sherry's birthday. We had those beautiful, oh my gosh, embossing powders. So these are the pieces I had made with those embossing powders that I haven't put on a card yet. So I threw it in here so it's all together. So I can, again, just pull that out when I want to make a card. I've got some black pieces in there for backings. So basically it's just to kind of pick it up, go with it, make your cards, be done with it. It's all good. I had bits and pieces left over from an album I had done. So for example, I've got the chipboard pieces from here, I've got the cut-aparts and the, I think they're like the ephemera pieces, and some paper leftovers from that. So I have 2 smalls and a large, and then I have some cards again that I'm working on, and I think this should all fit in an extra large. So like so, and then so we have again all together, so you keep everything less mess, all your bits and pieces all together in one place, and there you go. So again, if I have to do a baby card or something, I can just throw this whole pack in and then have fun with it if I'm out somewhere, or if I decide, oh gosh, you know, one of my friends is having a boy and I don't have anything, or a baby, I can just pull this out, and hopefully based on what's sort of left in here, I can use that for a card or a little scrapbook page or something like that. So again, that's another benefit of this. And then if you had extra larger pieces of paper, you can put them in the big envelope too, which is really good. Okay, now. Yes, each pack contains 50 pieces, so you get 50 of each in each package. So I believe the small, and I'd have to double check the prices, but I'm going by what's on here, is $9.99. Then the large is $15.99, and then the extra large is about $18.99. So double check the prices. That's what I bought them at. They may be different, especially with all the issues going on. But yeah, like honestly, I use these a lot. They are a great product, not only for your stamps and dies, but for other things too, because you know, you can only, let's be honest, I can only use so many Ziploc bags before I get sick of them. These are great. They are versatile. I don't think I've ripped one yet, or I don't think any of the ones I've used have gotten so worn that I've had an issue. They've been fairly consistent. Oh my gosh, what do you call it? The quality wise, they've been very consistent. So yeah, these, again, I like them. I have a bunch of them already. I use them for a lot of different things. I have a cart with a bunch of them in it with all my stamps and dies. And again, I really do like it for the Pink Fresh in that you can keep all the little bits that go with the set together. Okay, yep. Sherry's also posted the link for the products in the comments if you need it. Yes, and they are very strong. They're really good quality. Again, not had any problems with them. Yes, they're good for pieces that you've die cutted too. Actually, where do I have? I think I got. Speaking of die cuts, Alexis has stuff everywhere. So I have a bunch of die cuts. And again, they can just go in here. And if that was the set and it was, for example, where's my lawn fawn here? What's great about this is if you already have some die cut from that set, again, I would tape it or Velcro it. You can include it in here so that, for example, if you have sat there and you just stamped them, but you haven't colored them and you're just having fun cutting them out, by all means, like we know, we love that. You can just throw that little small envelope in the larger envelope, and then you've got pieces already die cut. So if you pull this out, you may already have some, which is great. Keeps it all together. All right, I'm gonna take that out because otherwise I will forget that it's in there. And then we'll go looking for those die cutted pieces and I won't be able to find them. Okay, well, sad to say that's all I wanted to show you guys with these. I hope you like the products. I hope you try them out because they are a great product to have. If you're not sure about what size, definitely start with, I would suggest the large, which is 5.5 again by 7 3/8. Unless you do a lot of larger stuff, then I would go with the extra large. I guess it just depends on the product. Like if you do a lot of die cutting, then the small is good. So I think it just depends on what you think you would use it a lot for. Start with that size. See how you like it. If you like it, awesome. Then branch out, right? It's always good to have sand pan. What? Sorry, guys. I was reading a comment and it didn't really make sense. Does it hold a long, slimline Pink Fresh stamps and stencils? I don't think the extra large does, but I'm trying to think. Let me get one in you. Okay, I do have one here, but y'all can't see anything because this is like on the DL. I'm lucky enough to be taking the Lawn Fawn event. I'm going to do this backwards so you guys can't see it. Or not the Lawn Fawn. Pink Fresh. The Pink Fresh event. This is not really going to work. There we go. Okay. So, that is the long one. So, it does stick out of the... Oh, sorry guys. It does stick out of the extra large a little bit. Now, again, you could trim it down a little. The stamp, not really. The stamp does go all the way up to the, oh well, no. Yeah, stamp goes all the way out. So it does go out about 2 inches on the stamp, but that would still be great to have, at least to keep it all contained. Y'all didn't see that. Shush. Yes, I'm an official Pink Fresh lover, and yeah, I'm really excited. Anyways, do you guys have any questions or anything you want to ask? I am reading the comments, as you can tell from my laughing and questioning and all of that good stuff. Do any of you guys already use them? If so, have you guys tried them for other products? Ooh. Oh, you guys are quiet. It's like crickets. That's okay. I'm only teasing you guys. It's Tuesday, right? Crazy days. Oh, actually, there's another thing. I had oh Lord, cut out a bunch is what I meant to say, of tags, and I also threw them in just a small one, so I didn't lose them, because I have a habit of losing stuff I've cut out. Elizabeth Craft Design Stamps and Dies. I would say yes, the extra large would. I don't have any here. No, I don't. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I really like them. And again, they're really good quality. Yeah. Awesome. I love that you guys are willing to try them. And for those of you that already do, that's great. Oh, excuse me, I keep burping. Mind you, the pop doesn't help. Alright, well, if you guys don't have any other questions, I am gonna pop off, but I hope you guys do try them out. Even just stop into the store, check them out. Excuse me, did it again. And check out what they have for Avery Elle, because again, the storage is really good. I keep them in a basket on my Calyx unit. I also keep a bunch of these in my rolly cart by my craft desk, which is also good to have handy too, especially for those little bits. All right, well, I hope you guys had fun, and sorry for the short video. But definitely, if you guys try them out, let me know your thoughts. If you guys try them for different stuff, let me know too. Again, any kind of ideas that you have for these, it's great, because I always love thinking outside of the box with products like this. I even thought about putting it as like an envelope on a scrapbook page. I thought that would be kind of cool, you know, to keep a memento or something, or a little pamphlet in them, and taping it onto, like double-sided onto a layout, which I thought would be really cool. Hindsight. Alright guys, well, I hope you guys had fun on this Tuesday. Oh, shakers, yeah. That would work too, if you did a small shaker. Didn't think about that, but yeah, that's a great idea. I'll have to try that on the weekend. If I do try it, or when I do try it, I will post a picture and show you guys so you guys can see it. Alright guys, I hope you guys have a good night, and we will see you next month with something completely different. But next week is another storage week on Tuesday at 8. Alright guys, bye!